Welcome back. This is Shannon, Horseshoe Firearms. We are doing a review and unboxing of the LWRC International. This model is the IC-SPR, and what we have in the box to begin with is a beautiful gun for one. We have a manual. I've already taken it out of its plastic cover just to make it a little easier. You get some gun grease, as well as, this is Slip 2000, I believe, is what they've included in this. It's a lubricant, kind of an all-in-one. You also have a front sight post tool. You are given 2 rail sections with all the proper hardware to install. You can also get other rail pieces from LWRC. They are proprietary, so you have to get the ones that go to the LWRC model that you've purchased. This gun normally retails for around $2,400. It comes with a 130 round PMag, and that is non-windowed. And then the jewel, of course, is the rifle itself. First thought when you pick them up is, you notice that it is very different from any other run-of-the-mill AR out there right now. This one is the piston-driven model. One of the really neat features I find that kind of sets it apart is the monolithic type setup they've got here with their proprietary upper. This is completely ambidextrous. From safeties to bolt catch to magazine release, everything on it is pretty much ambi, including charging handle. We do have a 16-inch barrel. This is fluted spiral cut, lightweight. I think the whole gun comes in at 7 pounds 1 ounce is what we show. Another feature of the LWRC is their compact stock that they have. It has all the QD attachments there, or cups. You also have QD cups on the castle nut back plate. Has a really aggressive break here. I would say that's more breaching in the sense. Also, you'll notice when you look at this gun that just the overall fit and finish of it is top notch. It's what you expect from a top tier manufacturer, as LWRC is. We also have a really nice bolt carrier. It's anti-tilt, nickel boron, I believe, is what we have. The flip up sights are nice. These are their skirmish sights. They just basically flip right up. You don't have to push a button to flip them up like some of the other sights that you see out there. To adjust the aperture, which is another neat feature, is literally you just pull it up and twist it, and you have 2 different choices there for a sight picture. Of course, I believe this uses a standard front sight tool there, like they included in the box. You have their enhanced trigger guard, their grip system. Everything about it just feels incredibly bright. If you've handled any ARs from PSAs to basically any of the other ARs out there, LWRC kind of sets it apart. And they offer this in several different versions, from pistol, the different lengths. You also have, we've had one of the gas impingement run LWRCs as well. These are the piston driven, of course, are more expensive, rightfully so. But the way they've done this gun to get into this piston system, I thought was really neat. You have 2 capture screws right here that they won't come out on you. You can literally just unscrew them and they stay right in place. And it makes getting to this piston system very easy. And then you're just able to get in there, and this guide rod pops out, everything comes apart, and you're able to just get in there and clean everything up real nice. And it's as simple as setting it back on there and snapping it back in place and tightening back your screws. I thought that was a really neat little feature there. that they provided. So as we open it up to take a look at the internals, you'll find a LWRC trigger as well as an H2 buffer weight, and it also has an AccuWedge already installed, which translates into no wobble between upper and lower. We'll take a look at this bolt. Bolt carrier is impressive. I mean, it is clean, and they've done some cutting here in the back of the bolt carrier group, probably lighten it up some. We'll do a trigger pull test. LWRCs say anywhere from 5.5 to 8.5 pounds. Get to cooperate with me here. All right. 8 pounds. That's surprising. It doesn't feel like 8 pounds when you're actually pulling on it. Do one more. So that one's at 7 pounds. So that could be a little combination of movement or whatever, but for the most part, I mean, it's going to be anywhere from 5.5 to 8 pounds by LWRC's paperwork, which is still just fine. But for the most part, again, this is quality. This model is the LWRC IC-SPR, which is their terminology for special purpose rifle. And this is a short stroke piston driven rifle. It has a 1-in-7 twist, right hand twist, fluted barrel. Underneath this brake there are 1/2 by 28 threads for any other application you want to, or product you need to put on here. As far as the ambi controls, as you notice, pretty much everything on here has got ambi controls. I mean, it's the full package, from bolt release to magazine catch, magazine release, bolt catch, bolt release, safety, and on the other side here you can see how they've got their mag here and their bolt catch. Everything, like I said, is fully ambidextrous. I mean, the bolt, and it makes an incredible sound, which we thought was kind of funny, because when you pull the trigger on this gun, now we are unloaded, of course, and you hear that nice ding sound, you get the same sound when you pull the trigger, which I don't know if that's intentional, but I thought that was rather interesting, how that gun has a ring to it. If you put this in your hands, if you've operated ARs of any sort, you pick up an LWRC and it's immediate quality is what you find in this package. We are very impressed with what we've seen so far. We've had a couple of these LWRCs, different model, of course. The SPR is something that's built very well. The upper and lower is also a match set. I mean, you can tell it's billet. Everything about it is literal quality, and they put the time in. You also have a pretty neat, they've added a flag in the back here. Nothing on their charging handle. The numbering's nice, all the lettering is crisp, all the markings are top notch as well. You have a cage code and all kinds of good stuff here. So all in all, from what LWRC has put out, or has put out, you know, it is what it is. You're paying top dollar for a reason. It's a very nice weapon, done very well, and we won't be shooting this one because this This is brand new to us, so we're not gonna be doing a shooting review, but we can only imagine from what we see here and just handling it here in the shop that you definitely have a quality product. So please check the description and like and subscribe, and stay tuned for our next videos, please.